this way. Like this, so that's the whole art of the game. You got to move.
It's all about being in position to punch.
Where you see, the whole big thing. Anywhere that you get, you want to just you want to be. All you want to be one step for hitting the guy. That's it. If you two step for hitting the guy, then you ain't gonna be able to hit him. One, he seen you coming. The next step, he gonna make you miss.
Yeah.
See, so I'm gonna be one step. One step, boom, I got you. Like that. It's just like tag. It's almost like if I'm gonna tag, you gonna tag me.
Yeah.
Who like this? Either way it go, I'm right here. This whole big thing is, if you try to tag me, I'm gonna tag you. Cause I know that we so close that you touch me, I can touch you. I ain't gotta panic. They'll touch you.
Just be calm and.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't hitting this. Only thing is who gonna hit the hardest in that distance.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Once I get hit, yeah, you can hit me, but my defense, I'm gonna catch the shot right here, but I'm gonna try to get on this side of here and come this way. Where that ain't nothing you can do but try to come back this side, but I got this side blocked. Ain't gonna be a good shot, but I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you right there by your ear.
I noticed a lot, like in the Michael Dokes fight, you kind of get it in and out a lot against Dokes because he had a lot of power, and he at times could be a volume puncher. So you had to.
Yeah, he had quick hands too. You know, somehow that a good fighter made me fight even better because they got quick hands and stuff too. So they do something that you know. Only thing they do is just make you go on defense.
Yeah.
Only thing that you can say, I caught all his shots. They hit me in these places, I don't know, but it's obvious that there's nothing to hurt because I can respond back. Like that, then it come down. Then the whole big thing about being in great shape.
Yeah.
Give you that mind that if we keep fighting like this, I'm gonna get it. If I keep making them fight fast, just like I'm fighting fast.
Eventually, it's gonna be in your favor.
It's gonna be in my favor. Okay. That's it. That's really being in the best shape is what's gonna allow you to win.
What did you do to stay in like great shape, like all the time?
Not to get out of shape.
Just consistency, just coming to the gym every day, and just
knowing that you know, when I was amateur, I know that it's 9 minutes. Who can work hard in the first 9 minutes? The 9 minutes, you know, it's almost like, can you hold your breath for 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Like this, you know, but 3 minutes at a time. So how hard can you like this, you know? And sometimes, you know, when you get in a panic situation, you start holding your breath. And so like that, that's what makes people fall out sometimes.
Yeah.
You forget to breathe. Cause you can throw so many punches when you hold your breath. You throw it, and you throw them in rhythm, they come out nicely. And so the whole big thing is that sometimes you forget to breathe.
Do you think it's like a problem a lot of heavyweights have today? Like, do you see that problem?
No. The heavyweights today, they ain't doing nothing.
Training wise, or just
what I'm saying, they're not doing what they supposed to do. That actually the first round always hard. Because your body's warming up.
Yeah.
And your body ain't used to breathing hard. And that's the reason, like, when you get about 4th to 5th round, you catch that second wind, everything's smooth, and everything start getting in rhythm. Hop, hop. You can consistently do the hop, hop, hop. Like that, but when you first start out, you ain't warmed yet. All you think about knocking the daylights out of somebody, and you everything got it. You want to prove the strength and all this, but once both people get warmed up, then they come to an understanding that what everybody can do, then now your consistency is what the things that you do. Can I keep pumping that jab, 2 jab, 1, 2, 3, and all that, because you start finding out all the things you can hit them with and things that you cannot. So ain't too many things you can hit them with.
Yeah.
Most heavyweight, if you catch a guy with 2 punches, 3 clean punches, he's supposed to be out.
That's just the way it is in the heavyweight
He's
division.
supposed to be out like that. So so this whole big thing, they don't let you get close enough where you're gonna hit them 2 clean shots. Though they don't supposed to.
Yeah.
They gonna grab you or hold you. Y'all gonna be target practice, or y'all gonna get to a point where you don't hit me, I won't hit you.
And it's like a silent agreement type of thing. Yeah.
Like that. So I didn't play good games like that.
No. It was just business all the time.
I'm trying to get you out. You think I'm not gonna hit you? If you blink your eye one time, I'm catching. That's it. That's my mindset. No. And my whole big thing was that I fought the big guy. So with me, the harder I work, it's to my advantage.
The more tired they would get.
Because they got to move this way, and I'm sure they don't jump around the ring like me.
No.
I make it work.
I mean, Riddick Bowe and all those guys, they weren't moving like you were tight.
They were fat. Big boys, they big punches though. Time to work, time to dip. But the whole same reason these guys hit you on the hip. They do anything. They cheat. They hit you in the way they can.
There's little tricks like little things they would do to like get the edge on you.
Well, yeah, they hit you on the hip.
Or below the belt.
Wild punch like this. Mm-hmm. So the referee, anything hit you, if it passed down, it's supposed to be wrong, but they don't call that an error.
Yeah.
You don't supposed to hit below the belt, right?
Okay.
If you don't supposed to hit below the belt, so you hit me right here, that below the belt. And so, but because don't nobody say, oh, that hurt, then they don't pay no attention to it. Like that, but anything below the belt is below the belt. So these are things that people did. Then if you talk about it, then it's almost like you complain.
Yeah.
Which distracts you. Well, it can take something from you as well. So so that's the reason you have good corners. Your corner's the one that's supposed to tell and say, look, he hitting him below the belt. He just ain't hitting him in the cup, but it's still below the belt.
Oh yeah, it's still legal.
Like if they hit you right here, it's below the belt. So so a lot of times, but when they hit you in the leg, it make your leg tired. Make your leg tired. So.
When you fought a guy like a George Foreman, even as old as he was, like how was his punching power even at that age?
He was strong. He definitely was. He was the strongest opponent I fought for his power. Wow.
Even at his age. Wow.
He was 42.
Yeah.
That ain't old. Now, you see all these heavyweight fights.
Yeah. Shannon's like 44, so.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing, and he hit real hard. George hit it just like saying, if I drop this 100-pound thing on it, this weight that 100 pounds still weigh 100 pounds, and is 1920, it's still heavy. Let it go, bam.
Bam, yeah.
It hurt. If George Foreman hit you, he hurt you. If he hit you.
Yeah, because he used to put like holes in the punching bag. See if he stayed on the punching bags.
I'm telling when you that much weight, he's strong.
Yeah.
Meaning that physically strong, he was a strong man. He got to be one of the strongest boxers ever.
Yeah.
Even the younger guys, they reflex may be quicker than George, but they didn't hit harder than George.
Yeah. Well, you fought Tyson, and you sparred with David Tua. How about like those guys? David Tua hits pretty hard. Tyson hit pretty hard. Like
they got, meaning that they quick reflex. Mm-hmm. David Tua quick reflex. He gets the punches off quicker. All of them got their punches off quicker than George. But if George land with one of them.
That was it.
That's it.
So like, if you were fighting a guy like David Tua, would he throw a lot more punches that you probably wouldn't see, or like Tyson as well? Like, were they throwing punches you wouldn't see? Because they say in boxing, the punches you don't see are always like the worst ones.
Well, yeah, I'm coming. You like that, but but you gotta ask, but what kind of punches they throw?
Yeah.
They come around. So in a good fighter, they catch the round punch. You know why? Because you bring your hand back to your head and come down. So the round punches don't get you. what happened if they throw one down the middle, that gets you.
That's the one.
That's get you. But when you know Tyson and David Tour, they both of them throw a lot of round punches. So you know that was the easy punch for me to block round because you bring your hand to your head like this, because you know you protecting your temple and your chin. That's it.
All right. So you can still like kind of like feel. So you can still kind of take the punches and then you know stay calm.
No, it's the whole big thing. You bring your body to your hand. You don't bring your hand to your like I ain't bring my hand to my head.
But your head to your hand. Oh, okay, there's a difference. All right.
You go into a shell. So,
how's your son? How's your son? Your son? He's good. Yeah.
A person walk.
Andy Ruiz.
Huh?
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, that's him.
Andy Ruiz. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah. That's the whole thing. I used to be able to look at, and the way you walk, I could tell you wasn't faster than me, you wouldn't outrun me and all this, just about the way you walk. I'm like, that boy there, you know what, I go back and watch the tape and say, how in the world that boy hand be that
It's
fast?
probably the reflexes.
Huh?
The reflexes.
Wait, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When anytime somebody can hit you and scare you, because that means that shot got there so close before you got it.
Yeah, you couldn't see it.
Yeah, his hand would get there. Whoop, hey, got it. Oh, all of a sudden I go, whoa. Because his reflex, not that he stepped, you know, it's not like he did like this. I'm talking, he's just like, when the hand, bloop, it got there closer than I, hey, God, no. I'm like, oh, shoot. That boy.
That's a fast guy.
Yeah, that was fast.
Is that the fastest you've ever seen?
Well, it's fast as anybody ever fought with.
Yeah. Andy Ruiz Jr.
Yeah, I'm like, I said, God, dog. Woo. Hand getting that too quick.
What about James Toney? What was he like in the ring?
Man, you know, James Toney was a busy fighter, and he's supposed to, you know, you expect a middleweight and all this. You have expectation of people that you fight by what their style is and all that. He threw a lot of punches, and with me, and just at the time that I fought him, I had just came off injuries, so it wasn't my job to make up an excuse. So I didn't make up no excuse, no more than that. When my left shoulder was messed up, it's amazing if one part of your body start messing up, then everything don't.
It throws everything off.
Throws everything out. So he would get me for a hit, but none of his shots hurt. And so for the referee to stop the fight, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't happy. He pushed me down. And now, when the referee didn't stop the fight, my opponent threw it in the towel.
The towel, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, my opponent threw it in the towel. They ain't want to see me get hit. They ain't want to see me get hurt. I'm like, that was crazy, but it wasn't his fault. So you know, it wasn't nothing to say no more than I lost the fight. But in the point of losing that fight, it just matched me up and gave me an opportunity to fight these other fights that I fought.
Yeah. James Toney, I remember at the end of his post-fight interview, he said he was too quick and too fast for any heavyweight that steps in the ring with him. Remember him saying that.
Well, he had his hands was quicker than mine. He get the punches out. My whole thing is that I just wasn't in a position to. He had all that energy. He was moving all around the ring. I said, God, dog, if I could just line him up, I can catch him one time. But he was just all over the ring.
But I know the March 11th of this month was the 20th anniversary of your first fight, Mike Tyson, the one where you knocked him out in the 11th round. What do you remember about that fight?
No more than it was a time where that I was at my best, and I realized that, you know, I had changed a chance to train for it, and I was in the right frame of mind, and it was just I gonna have to outbox him and gonna have to outwork him. I realized that he was quick and he hit hard punches, but shoot, I get hit all the time anyway. So it wasn't nothing that I wasn't accustomed to.
Yeah. One thing I always wanted to know, I'm not sure if I ever heard this from anywhere, but like when you were growing up, who were some of the heavyweights that you liked watching? Like, who were some of the guys?
I liked Ali because the fact about it, confidence, but I like the small guys.
Small guys, so.
I like small guys.
From all the weight classes.
Yeah, because little guys don't have to box. Heavyweight fought sloppy to me.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
They throw 2 punches in the hug, and they hold more time than anything. They look for big shots.
Yeah.
But it's the little guys that got their hands on.
Mm-hmm.
So my coach wanted me to fight like. My coach wanted me to have a little guy mentality. Little guy hit you and set up to get ready to get you.
Get in the right position and.
Yeah. So it's like, the fighter that I admired the most was Marvin Hagler.
That's my dad's favorite fighter, actually.
Because Marvin Hagler, he's a good fighter. He's always in shape, and he's aggressive. And you catch with some shot, but you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay. It's like he may not be the flamboyant guy, but he meant business. And like that, so it was like, and I like the Roberto Duran type too.
Oh, yeah.
He's another guy. He take himself, but he coming. He gonna come. I like guys that this is what you get with you when you get me. They perform with consistency.
Yeah. So you mentioned a lot of little guys. There's a little guy ranked right now as the #1 fighter in boxing, Roman Gonzalez. Roman Gonzalez, have you seen him fight? Roman Gonzalez, the flyweight from Nicaragua.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, he's like, I think he's 44-0. He's rated. They rated him #1 after Floyd. He was #2 before when Floyd was fighting. He's never lost a fight as an amateur. I think it was like 80-0 as an amateur. He's 43 or 44-0 as a pro. And he's fighting on the 23rd on the Gennady Golovkin undercard. He's a guy, like when you talk about little guys fighting and having that mentality.
Good hand, good reflex, good defense. People just study. I think this guy, he put a good game plan together, and you can tell it the consistency. That consistent thing, they're doing it over and over and over and over, and love what they're doing. I said, you can tell the fighters who love what they're doing.
Yeah, well, you always got. I could tell you love what you do, because obviously the Riddick Bowe fights, those were wars. All of them were wars, and for you to sit there, you had the speed advantage, but you stood there toe to toe with him, and that's not a guy you really want to stand toe to toe with, because Bowe could crack.
Well, what a lot of people don't understand, if you beat a guy to the position, even when he tried to hit you, you hit him a lot harder because they bringing their weight into your hand. You know what I mean? If you got 250 pounds coming toward this 210 pound, I'm gonna hit you just as hard as you would have hit me, because the fact is, you bringing all your weight.
You got the weight coming forward.
Yeah. And so that's the whole big thing. And so it's the whole big thing of who land the first punch. I'm bringing my head forward. He bring his head, and we go like this. Usually when I throw my punch and you throwing your punch this way, so we go just like this, and it's just arm, bam. So I know it made me hit a lot harder than I usually hit, because you throwing your head into my punch. If you weren't throwing your head into my punch, I probably would have never knocked you out.
Yeah.
Because you bring your head into it.
It made it easier for you.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Thank you, Evander.